Well, I guess Quark didn't eliminate them.
How observant of you.
Thank you, sir.
Now, if you were only so diligent in doing your own job!
Yes, sir.
Since our new planet is nearly finished, we need a plan to remove the world that is occupying our selected orbit. This time, it must be absolutely foolproof. Time is wasting.
Alright folks, welcome back to the Ratchet Clank playthrough, and after that delightful cutscene of Drek basically seeing the failure of Captain Quark to stop Ratchet Clank, it is time for us to go out from one dangerous planet to, of course, a planet where, of course, this is where Clank, well, we don't know it at the time, but of course, this is Clank's planet. Clank's home planet, where of course we could be able to know what's been going on with the whole robotic thing. So yes, while we're at Blackwater City, Gorda City, we saw that Drek has been making gigantic robots. But we're doing a bit of a detour first, and we're going to be grabbing what is considered to be a very useful little gadgets that we're going to be seeing. We've got a water maze to traverse through, and this requires the usage of the hydro pack, because if we don't use the hydro pack, that means you're going to be electrified in the water. You'll be zapped in the water, and you have no chance of survival. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Those lasers are just like, you've got to be very, very, and that doesn't even help. The camera doesn't like align with your movements. All right, well, let's go and get our our health back. All right, so. And we've got the bolt grabber, which is basically our upgrade. Our biggest upgrade, where we could be able to increase the range of our bolts to pick up bolts. Okay, so now that we are here, we can be able to get rid of those robots. Oh my god, this is...
You'll need the Gadgetron Hologuise to explore the background. Unfortunately, our scanners do not detect a Hologuise on this planet.
Which we are going to come back. We're going to have to come back, aren't we? So it looks like we're going to do some bulk grinding. So it looks like bulk grinding is abundant on this planet, as well as many other planets. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's a bit funky, this music is. It's really funky. It's definitely one of... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, so yes, we'll be able to get rid of all these enemies. So yes, this is basically the reason why we are here, is because we got to find out what's been causing those gigantic robots to appear and what's been able to go. Oh no, come on, that was the wrong choice. Get rid of those little robotic little drones. Of course, they're back from Planet Gaspar. Those little ankle biters are back. I basically might have called them the canine version of the Mousers from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Probably, yes, and yes, they're called Mousers. They're basically the enemies of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Uh-oh. Oh shit, come on. Oh, that was a cheap shot. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Alright, so let's go get some more. Let's go get those bulk teas. Some nice, delicious sweet bolts. Sometimes they can be a bit, you know. They kind of be. The metal detector is kind of a little bit finicky. It's only another reason to get some bolts, but mostly because bolts are kind of a little bit more scarce compared to the sequels in the game. But this is because that's the reason why I'm holding off getting the weapons that I don't feel are as useful compared to the other weapons in the game. Anyway, let's see what this guy has to say, shall we?
Was it pi over infinity, or...
Hey! You need help fixing that thing?
Actually, I'm trying to destroy it.
Why?
I was contracted to re-engineer my enlargement machine to create huge, heavily armed mechs.
So that's where those mechs came from.
Precisely. Had I known Drek was behind this, I never would have done it.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, if you'll volunteer to be enlarged, you may be able to stop those mechs long enough for me to sabotage this machine.
And then you will change me back?
I've never tried that, but in theory, yes.
Well, with that being said, let's go and get Giant Clank in. Yep. So once again, this is another reason why Clank is useful in this game. He can now become Giant Clank, a gigantic robot that can absolutely obliterate anything. But unfortunately, Giant Clank in this game is incredibly slow. He moves way too slow in this game. I think the only time you can get any movement is basically you have to keep on punching him. But other than that, your walks are so slow. My god. But we are about to get rid of these. A lot of. And of course, there's a blarg as well. There's also some blarg as well. Get rid of those blarg.
When your energy bar is full, press the triangle button to unleash.
Here we go. That's what I'll do. Oh, and of course, I could be able to get rid of those blarg out of the sky. Once again, those blargocopters are definitely really annoying me. Get out of my way. They don't deserve my sympathy. It's a shame the blarg chose the wrong side. I always love that sound. And this is basically another reason what is happening with this. With this HD ports, the frame rate chugs much more than the PlayStation 2 original. It's so bad in this version. The frame rate is.
Done. Now just step into the machine and we'll see what happens.
Nice to have you back, I guess.
I've recalibrated the controls to allow only your specific circuit pattern.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know how to thank you, too. Maybe this'll help.
New! From Gadgetron, the makers of weapons and other fine products, comes the Hologuise. With the Hologuise, you can fool robots into thinking you're one of them. Match your wits against other robots. Work on robotic assembly lines. Attend robot parties. The Hologuise. Available only at Gadgetron headquarters for a limited time. Not to be used for illegal purposes. We're only in sanctioned areas. You will not actually become a robot.
If I can get that thing, I'll be able to get past those robot guards.
Robots are not so easily fooled.
Ah, what's that?
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Ratchet, you dick! Honestly, once again, stop being such a bully to him. Wow, that is just outright sad to see Ratchet once again giving it. Poor Clank just can't get a break from Ratchet's, you know, man-childish shenanigans. Alright, so with that being said, I'm not quite sure what to do. I think that secret area needs something to get into it, but we'll see, guys. We'll cut to when we're going to go over to Kalibo 3, so I'll see you guys in a minute.
Dick! This is starting to become annoying. I'm not sure why I bother with you incompetent idiots. All right, I'll try this one more time. You are my most elite troops. I'm sending you down to the planet's surface to destroy those troublemakers. Now go! Oh, and if you have to destroy Gadgetron to get rid of them, so be it.
Oh yes, folks, welcome to Kalibo 3, which is basically the Gadgetron headquarters. Unfortunately, what we just seen in that cutscene is that
That's a real beauty.
what's this? That Drek has basically sent all of his troops in order to try and track us down. So we are going to stop them. Whee! Bang! So basically, we of course come with one of the biggest enemies in the game, the Commandos. The Commandos are without doubt one of the most toughest cookies to kill. You've got to make sure that you kill them quickly as possible. If you don't, then they will blast you. And they basically have very long-range weaponry as well, which is probably very, very annoying as well. Gosh, I got one of them, but if one of them hits you when you're doing a Visibomb, that cancels the Visibomb. But you've got to get out of their range in order to, you know, in order to stop them, in order to, you know, not be hit by them. I can hear all those engine noises. Gotta get out of there his way. No! Alright, so we are ready to do some more of this. Oh dear me. Oh, this is... I probably could say this right now. This is without doubt. But I will say this right now, that Gadgetron going through to the... through to, of course, the chairman is without doubt one of the funnest levels in the game. Mostly because you go up against the test dummies, like these. And they make some of the funniest noises everywhere. They go poo, 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 poo. Oh my god. Now the best method to get rid of them is the porosity. Without doubt, it obliterates them so much. Alright, here we go, and got two of them. I think I need to make sure I think so. In terms of the Commandos, in order to obliterate them, the best method is either using the Visibomb gun or the Devastator. I think the Visibomb gun is basically the best method out of the two, mostly because basically that's the best method. There we go. No. Oh, I think I'm messed up. I could have had the processor with me, which could have been a better idea. Alright, here we go. Processor time again. Now, the only part I didn't like was, of course, the hoverboard race. The hoverboard race... The hoverboard race. The hoverboard race, without doubt, isn't the best part of the stage. And I will definitely say this, that the hoverboard race in the remake is... Thank God the hoverboard races aren't as bad. And I am glad that this stage made a return in the 20. I should have actually got it back. Oh, I should have actually got out of their range. Right, here we go. Got them too. Alright. I am glad that Calibo 3 and the Gadgetron headquarters did make a return in Ratchet Clank 2016. It is one of my favourite levels in the game. It's a shame that Gemlik Base didn't make a return, sadly, but... looks like it's another city. This is yet another city where basically a lot of traffic is basically patrolling the skies, which is fantastic. I do love those sounds, though. It's a shame. It's a shame that after Ratchet Clank 2, those engine sounds were discontinued. Because I love the sounds. They kind of feel therapeutic to me, to my ears. Looks like got lots of stuff right here. It's a really lovely stage, this is. I do love this stage so much. Oh, not a very good place to go to. I think there's a lot of metal. There's a lot of bolts. Alright, so let's go get some bolts before we move on. My voice is feeling a bit melancholy. I just want to get this done before, of course, I watch a live stream later on. So, for one of my fellow detractors, but no, let's go. I wasn't about to do that. You know what? I have to do what I've got to do is I've got to, in short time, switch between the swing shot and my blaster. I've got to use my blaster in order to get to deactivate the gate, and then of course I need to make sure that I, of course, have the gate open so at least I can swing through to the other side. Alright, so let's get the Parasite out and let's get the final lot of robots out. Oh, they got my weapon of choice! The sneaky little bastards. Oh, god damn it. You guys are really have to getting on my nerves right now. You know, it's probably... Alright, let's go and get the Visibomb gun against these bozos. Gotcha. I've only got two of them, but one of them is probably not going to be. You can't blast me behind a wall. Not possible. How about a blaster? Oh, here we go again. I think there's more to come. Oh no. I managed to get rid of them just before they were about to. Before they were about to get to, you know, spread out and be able to blast me if I hit one of them. Those commandos can seriously quite pack quite a punch. Honestly. Gotcha now. Yeah. I do like the music in this game, in this part. Kind of sounds a bit like sounds like a much more faster version of Novalis's track. And also, it's also a shame that Novalis is only visited once in the remake as well, which kind of doesn't really give the original ones justice. But like what I said, at least there were some things that I kind of liked better in Ratchet Clank 2016, like the graphical presentation, the gameplay, being able to have the gameplay, like, of course, having a new, you know, using the mechanics of the seek from that were introduced in Ratchet 2 onwards. At least it was able to, you know, be a tribute, love letter to all the games in the series. The only things I didn't like were, of course, the music kind of was inferior compared to the original, which I kind of feel like it's like that's like judging a book by its cover, but that's the way it is. I kind of liked David Busho's music a little bit better. But yeah, and I didn't really like some of the story. Just felt like it was kind of like the punch of the original, to be fairly honest. But let's go and talk to the chairman, shall we?
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you were concerned about the invasion.
Son, our defenses are the best money can buy. Don't give it another thought. You ever been on a hoverboard?
Yeah, once or twice.
I am in search of a hip young star to represent my newest line of boards. Someone the kids can look up to.
And I am your man.
If you can beat my test bots in a race, that job is yours.
Bring it on, I'd say.
was terrific. Now I just need you to say a few words about our hot new boards.
Huh? Now?
Of course. Just look into that camera right over there and say what comes naturally. Rolling!
Hi. This is Ratchet for, Gadgetron Hoverboards. And if you,
Yo, dudes, for the freshest boards in the galaxy, check out the new XZ88 from Gadgetron. It's so hot, it's cool.
I think I got the wrong guy. That was something.
Hey, I was thinking, do I get a discount on gadgets now?
You have to be with the company for 2 years before the employee discount kicks in. I can, however, let you have this.
The Gadgetron Hologuise is the perfect infiltration device for all our non-robot customers. Simply equip the device and press the circle button. You will instantly be disguised as a sentry bot, preventing detection by all sentry bot security systems. Press the circle button again to wave at fellow sentry bots, who will then deactivate force fields for you. Caution, use of any weapon while disguised will deactivate the Hologuise.
Oh dear. Unfortunately, Ratchet couldn't even cut it. You know what, Ratchet? I'm sorry, but your time will come, man. It will come. I'm pretty sure of it. But with that being said, folks, let's go over to the grind boot section. So it looks like we've got one area to go to, which is the grind boot section, and it's got one of the best upgrades in the game. So basically, it's another grinding section like in Planet Quartu, where you have to avoid bombs. You'll have to avoid bombs in order to do this. And I think there's another skill point like in Quartu, where you have to go through the entire grind boot section without taking damage, which is basically like in Quartu. I'm hoping I could finally be. I'm going to be playing Ratchet Clank 2016 and probably get some of the skill points as well. Whee! Now this definitely. Now I will say this right now: the grind boot sections, despite not being as much as abundant as not being as much in the game, I will definitely say it is kind of a good. It is really fun to grind boot in this game. At least the grinding sections in this game are probably a lot better than that of the Sonic the Hedgehog. I would just simply say they are just as fun as the Sonic the grinding sections in Sonic Adventure 2. But I kind of think that some of the games in the Sonic the Hedgehog series kind of do too much of grinding sections, like grind rail sections. Whoa, what was that all about? Seriously, that can't nearly hit me. Dear me. I managed to actually hit him on the head using my boots. Looks like Ratchet might have been able to use his grind boots to basically hit a robot on the head. And there it is. There's a gold bolt. This is for a gold bolt, by the way. This detour has been. So at least it's not all a total waste. The other one I had was to flick some switches in order to proceed. Oh, I failed the challenge. But at least we could get. Well, at least we made it.
Hey, we finally get to meet the help desk girl. I hope she's cute.
What should that matter?
Oh, man.
Come here often?
Actually, I work here, so I come here all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I've been following your progress. Here, shh, take this. It's a map-o-matic. It will be very helpful.
I'll see you later.
Bye, sweetie.
I think she likes me.
Oh no!
The Gadgetron map-o-matic can be used.
Once again, Ratchet, how does it feel to be cucked by a robot again? First with Edwina, now with the Gadgetron help desk girl. But don't worry, Ratchet, your time with romance will come probably in the near future. Oh god, I just can't believe he gets cucked so many times and has his thunder stolen by Quark. Look at all these chickens. Look at all these bloody chickens. What the hell happened there? Did the break room turn into a cluck house? The employee break room turned into a cluck house. Oh my god, that's just outright hilarious. taxi time. And it takes us back to right to the start of the grind rail section. So, of course, if you actually failed the skill point, you could be able to do it again, at least. So you can be able to try it again and be able to get through the grind rail section without even taking damage. Or as what Phil Swift would say, "Now that's a lot of damage!" And I really liked the fact that the hoverboard course is underwater as well. I think it's because I'm not quite sure if it's something that surrounds protecting the hoverboard course against water erosion or something like that. Alright, with that being said, we'll go back to our ship, and of course we made a bit of substantial progress in this part. We've done like half a level, and then we've done a full level, which is good. So the next time we're going to go back to Planet Quartu to find out where Drek is. So see you guys next time for the next part of the Ratchet & Clank playthrough.